Hello, everybody. I'm back. Justin Chamness here, and I'm here to talk about sandwich lease options today. Sandwich lease options, the most profitable strategy in all of creative real estate. And I'm here today to show you. I've got some kind of weird green screen thing going on. My goodness. Let me fix that, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and fix that since it's blanking me out. It looks kind of cool though. Maybe it actually might have been an improvement, but here we are. I believe sandwich lease options is the most profitable strategy in all of creative real estate. And I'm here today to show you a real life deal in action. And this is a JV deal that I'm doing with a student. I'm going to show, I'm actually looking for a tenant buyer for it. And I'm looking for a tenant buyer for this deal, which is in Middletown, Virginia. All right. But where I'm going to talk about it today and break it down for you in detail so that you can benefit from the education of it all. But let me first show you a picture of this house. All right. And this is the one we're going to be talking about today. We're going to break it all down today. And you can see it's a pretty nice house. That's kind of a bad picture. All right. But that's a pretty house. Very pretty house. You would not call that an ugly house at all. So we're analyzing a pretty house deal. We're going to talk about the monthly spread, the sandwich spread. If we were to do a sandwich, and we're going to calculate all of that up, and we're going to use the whiteboard. We're going to talk numbers, and your head's going to smoke, but hopefully I'm going to make this simple enough for you to really understand. And I promise that this is going to be pretty mind-blowing because it is right off the bat. All right, so again, let me show the picture and let's jump right in. If you're looking for more information about me or lease options or wholesaling lease options or sandwich lease options, you can find information about that. You can find information about my coaching programs that I offer. They call me the people's coach. I did not give myself that title, but my students have and other folks have. And I'm honored to have that. I will work with you if you are a serious student. Okay. So if you are a serious student, reach out to me. There is something that I will do for you. Okay. And I'm just a guy like you. Okay. And I'm doing real estate and I like to help other people too. It's a blessing to me and my family to be a blessing to you and your family. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, this is the house we're going to dive into again. All right. All right. So take a look. Real nice. Real nice. And then we're going to jump right into some numbers here. Okay. So let's talk about numbers. The numbers on this house are as follows. And give me a minute. This is an unproduced show. All right. I'm just sitting here going through numbers myself with you. All right. So let me write these down for you. The purchase price on this property that my student here is not a student even. He's just a JV partner guy. I do JV with my students though, by the way. This, however, is a JV deal. So maybe I should talk about that briefly before we jump into the first numbers. If you go to realestatewholesalersclub.com, all right, realestatewholesalersclub.com, right here is what it looks like. And you see my beautiful mug there, about to eat another sandwich. God knows I need one. Slide down. You'll see there's some options here for you, but one of them is got a deal JV with Justin. All right. If you click that, look, there I am again. It says if you've got a deal signed by a homeowner, whether that's ugly house or pretty house, feel free to reach out to me with that deal. We will look at it to JV with you. Okay. If it's something we can't do, we'll let you know. If it's something we can do, we will let you know. All right. And I have somebody that has the deal today is somebody that's gone here and submitted a deal through the process of submitting a deal here, which is filling out a form, basically attaching your information and all of that. And so just answering the questions. So that's what deal we're talking about today. That was the picture of the house. That's where I got the deal. Okay. So you're caught up. Okay. So let's talk real numbers. This deal is in Middletown, Virginia. So I'm just going to write that down first of all. Okay. excuse me. All right. And it looks like we have it under contract with the JV partner here has it under contract for, let me see here. I'm going to open up the contract and actually read it here. It looks like, and I want to show you the contract, but I don't want to show you the entire address. Okay. This is Middletown, Virginia. It looks like we have it under option to purchase price at $824,900. Okay. And while we're here, it looks like it is a $12,000 option fee. Okay. I'm just writing this down. So option fee meaning money going to the homeowner up front on the front end of this deal. So $12,000 on the front side, option consideration going to the homeowner, $824,900. And I can show you the picture again, but it looks like a $824,000 house. All right. It looks like a 24-month lease term here. And it looks like $4,000 per month. This is a big deal here. All right. Big deal, meaning big dollars here. Okay. So we're really, my bread and butter is less than 500K. All right. All right. So in most parts of the country, less than 500K is working class folk. Okay. They go to work, they have some kind of career or some kind of business. All right. Even in the 800, okay, these are professionals. Okay. They're making a substantial income to afford $824,000 house, and they're at $4,000 a month. Okay, here's the figures that we just broke down here. $824,900 is the purchase price that my student has it lease optioned for. Okay, $4,000 a month rent, 24 months, $12,000 option fee up front to the homeowner. Okay. So we have to do a little research now. Okay. And we have to take a look at the property, look around a little bit and see what we think about these numbers. All right. And we might find some money here. All right. Let's just take a look and I'll give you the example as we break it down here. All right. So I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to put the address in there and I'm going to look it up and I'm going to look it up on Zillow. And Zillow says that the Zestimate, okay, the Zestimate is $699,400. Okay. That's what they say the property's worth. And this is a property here. This is the AR. This is what he has it contracted for, $824,900. Sorry, I was getting distracted by people sending me messages. 824,000 is the contract price, but the Zestimate is $699. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is, okay, the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to, okay, go to PropStream and I'm going to want to look for some comparables. Okay. I'm not going to do that right here because it would cause me to expose the actual address of the property to go to PropStream and show you that. But that would be the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to PropStream and I'm going to look for the actual comps. Okay. Now, if I don't have PropStream, I'm going to go to Zillow and I'm going to look for comps there. All right. So I'm just looking right now on Zillow to see if I can find some comps real quick. And it doesn't appear on Zillow, at least, that there are actual comparables here that would justify such a large increase in purchase price. Okay. Now, there may be some that I'm unaware of, which is why I say I want to go to PropStream and take a look. Okay, which I said I wouldn't do here in front of you because I don't want to expose this guy's address. All right, but and here's the thing: is YouTube makes it hard because will YouTube will take down any video that I put up there. Like if I show you anybody, if any phone number gets on the screen or people's addresses or a Zillow listing, or if I show you my REI reply, YouTube takes the video down. And it's because they say it's harassment and bullying. God, what possible reasoning is there for that? I have no idea. But nevertheless, that's why I'm a little reticent here to show you exactly what the comps are on. Okay, hopefully that. But what we're talking about here is a deal that just doesn't really make sense. I mean, that's a substantial amount of difference in what they say the property's worth today and what the contract price is. Now, here's the second question I have. Would it go up in value from 699 to 824,000 over the next 24 months? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Um so probably not. Not even in this economy, as great as it is. Wink wink. So 24 months is probably not going to go up to 824. So this deal is not looking that great. Let's see here. There is one good thing about it. Okay. There is one good thing about this deal, and that is that the estimated payment is somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,200 a month. So if you were able to get this guy to a more reasonable price, okay, really, a more reasonable price, if you could get him down off 824.9, this deal here is awesome sandwich potential. Awesome sandwich potential. And the reason I say that is because $4,000 a month is what you'd be paying the homeowner. But let's see here, you might be able to collect 5,200 ish. Let's just assume that's the case. Okay. I don't know what this number really is in real life, but yeah, there's definitely a spread here. Look, that's $1,200 a month. Okay. $12,000 option fee. This is also another positive. Okay. That's another positive. So that's not very much. How much is that going? I don't know. What is that? It's not even 2%. I don't think. I think it's 1.5% or something. $12,000. What is $12,000 to 824.9? It's not that much. So like, look, man, we could definitely wholesale this deal, right? If this number here wasn't so crazy, we could definitely wholesale this deal, and we could get probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 45K for. Okay. Okay. Just just being, this is probably more realistic, of course. But this is a higher end. We would have to give 12 of this to the homeowner. So whatever you collect minus the 12. So see, this has really nice wholesale potential, but it doesn't have a very good purchase price. Okay. So while my student is taking a shot at this one, and I'm taking a shot at helping him JV it also. Okay. It's not my student. I keep saying that. Sorry. This guy's actually just a JV guy. You don't have to be a student to JV with me. But if you are a student, you probably will. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. 824.9 is this out of all the metrics here, which is purchase price, monthly rent, option fee up front to homeowner. Those are the three metrics. Okay. Out of that, all of this looks good. The bottom two look good. The monthly rent looks good. The option fee looks good. And what's out of whack here is this purchase price. Now, unfortunately, this has become a difficult property to offload because of this particular purchase price. Okay. It needs to be somewhere in this range. All right. These folks are pretty greedy. All right. Pretty greedy. When you look at all these metrics, pretty greedy. All right. So I would not call this guy motivated, really. He's looking for somebody to get, it looks like. I would not be surprised if this deal is not successful. Okay. I've not been successful with it so far. However, if you know someone in Middletown, Virginia, looking for a deal to buy, lease purchase, okay, this one's hot and ready to go. This 824, I don't know if it can be renegotiated or why it's just so absolutely high, but it's way higher than the highest of the high market we just cooled down from. Okay. So it's higher than that even, according to my helicopter overview here. Okay. All right. But the rest of this metrics looks really, really good. All right. So let's just play a game here and just assume that, as an assignment deal, if you were successful, you would make 30K minus 12 would be $18,000. That's what you'd put in your pocket. $18,000. All right. If you were to sandwich this one though, okay, and you were to make $5,200 a month off of it, and you were paying $4,000 of that to the homeowner, what we're talking about now is $1,200 a month times 24 months. That's $28,800 plus your option fee that you made of $18,000. That's $46,800. That's $46,800 worth of profit to the wholesaler if he were to sandwich this one. Could he sandwich it though? I don't think so, because this metric here is a little high. Okay, the purchase price is way too high. It's about 100, I'd say 100 grand too high. Okay, which is a lot. All right. Now, another unfortunate aspect is, and this is just me talking about real business on the street. And you've heard me say on some of these deals, you just need to find some peckerwood that'll give you money to move in. Yeah. Well, there is some truth to that, but there is also some truth to the idea here that if you get above 500, especially, you're dealing with more sophisticated folks here. All right. So the tenant buyer that wants to buy a house in the $825,000 range is a doctor or some kind of highly paid psychologist, or maybe some kind of a lawyer, or maybe some kind of a tech specialist of some kind, high security kind of deal. These are more sophisticated people here, or he is and she is too, or they are, or whoever they are, whatever couple that may be living there. Or see, these are sophisticated folks. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, they're educated, they have money. They're not going to overpay $100,000 for a house. Okay. And the question you might be thinking is, well, why would they lease purchase it at all if that's who it is? Well, the answer to that is simple. They would love to in this price range. A lot of folks would, because they're self-employed, all of those things I just listed off. Most of them, that individual contracts with the hospital, that individual contracts with the therapeutics life center or whatever it is, that lawyer contracts with his firm or whatever. He's not an employee, so to speak. Okay. So his taxes, he writes off absolutely everything he can. She writes off everything, including down to her makeup and her clothes and her car. She bought a new car this year just to write it off the taxes. Oh, that's crazy, but it's true. Okay, so her taxes show that, yeah, while she made $600,000 last year, her taxes show that she made 160. All right. Excuse me. And she paid out the nose for that 160. All right. So these folks here, they would love a lease purchase because they need a year or two to get their tax returns in line. Okay. So that's another tip here in the advanced class. If you're dealing with properties over 500K, especially over 500K, get longer, get at least 24 to 36 months, because the entrepreneurs and the executive class, they need time to align their tax returns to show that they make enough money to afford the loan. It's not that they don't make enough money to afford the loan. It's that they need to show they make the money. Okay. I hope this makes sense to you. If you've never made any money, this might not make any sense to you. All right. But if you have made money, or maybe if you just followed along real closely, this kind of made sense. So over 500K, you definitely want to give a couple years. Under 500K is still a good idea too. But I've done 12 months a lot, all right, especially under 500K. But here's the problem with this deal: is this is 824. Okay. I don't throw stones here at the guy that submitted it to me. I would take a shot at it. I told him that I would help him take a shot at it, and I am. So if you have anybody in the Middletown, Virginia area that you think would like to buy a home, and maybe we need to renegotiate that metric on the purchase price, but maybe we can accomplish that task, please present them to me. I would love to talk to you about them. Okay. Or just hop on my calendar or shoot me a text. My website is justinchamness.com. I'm also known to be found at shutupmoney.com. I'm also found at realestatewholesalersclub.com. All right. I don't know if I have any, let me check because I'm on Zoom here. It wasn't really showing me what chat may be happening here. Not sure. Okay. Doesn't look like anything. All right. I appreciate you guys that watch these. We have a pretty strong audience that's been watching these guys, and I want to say thank you for that, because I'm pretty honored. All right. I'm honored that you take your time to even invest in this stuff. And man, my phone is blowing up today. Golly, I've been texting this for rent by owner lists that I had scraped, and I'm really experimenting with that too. And there is just a ton of emails coming up in here now. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to show this because I can show my email, for crying out loud. Look. All right. I don't know. I don't even know what all this is. Okay. But there's something, something happening here with these for rent by owners. I'm going to have to take a look into this. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. Working these for rent by owners. See, and it's blowing my phone up too, which has been real distracting. So I hope you got something out of today. I've been going for 30 minutes. I like to keep these to 30 minutes. And so let me check the chat one more time. Anything going in there? Okay. A few people watching. Hey, love you guys. Hope you guys have a blessed day. I take the weekend off. So today is my last live stream for the week. I like to take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Why? Shut up, because I can. All right. Nobody's gonna make me work on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday if I don't want to. All right. I love you guys. All right. I love you. Hey, I'm launching this prayer club. I feel really called to do this prayer club thing. Okay. So if you see me doing some prayer club stuff, doing some things of that nature, that's what it is. I feel like I need to. Okay. And I feel like I want to raise up like 100,000 prayer people. All right. Look, my phone's ringing now. Golly, dude. It's crazy. It just quit ringing. Yeah. Sorry. A little too slow on the uptake there. Hey, love you. Have a great day. I'll be praying for you. Okay. How's that? You pray for me because I need the prayer and you probably need the practice. Right.